Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to talk about 3 different aspects to look at to help us to stop caring so much about what other people think. If you like my content, please subscribe, like, and share. Also, I have some inspiring quotes at the end of this video, so please stick around to the end. You're not going to want to miss them. Our thought process dictates our emotions. So these 3 different aspects to think about are really going to help you to see things in a different perspective. When we care about what other people think, we hold back a lot of ourselves and we think, what should I say? How should I act? And we really don't live for ourselves. We're so worried about what other people are thinking that we're trying to make sure we're putting our best foot forward in their eyes. We want to be seen in a certain way. We want people to like us, and it's also why we lie on resumes and job interviews. But then we're not being genuine. These 3 different perspectives will help take that weight off from taking others' actions and words personally, to be able to release it and let that go. If you're watching this video, then you're probably in a place in your life where you want to be yourself. And if people don't like you, fuck them, because you're tired of caring about what other people think, and it never gets you anywhere anyway. It seldom works out in your favor, and it's limiting. You've seen those memes everywhere that say something like, don't care about what other people think, live your own life. And it has thousands of likes. That's great. That means that as human beings, we value this. But how do we do it? It's like saying, don't be sad. Oh, okay, I'm just not going to be sad anymore. Where is that magical button I can just press so that I can just stop caring about what other people think? It's the how. How do we do this? So the 3 different aspects. The first one is realizing that people are pretty self-absorbed. Most people think about themselves and their lives far more than they think about yours. They don't normally sit around thinking about you, your life, what you said or how you said it, analyzing it. So realizing that people really aren't thinking about us as much as we think they are can take a lot of that weight off of worrying about it so much. Because think about it. How often do you sit around thinking and analyzing somebody else? What they said, how they said it, what they're doing, how they're doing it. Most of your time and your day is spent thinking about you and your life and what you have going on, right? Okay, so the second aspect to think about is people have their own baggage. There's a lot of people who carry around trauma and pain with them every day. We weren't raised to learn how to cope and heal from our trauma. The schools definitely didn't teach it to us. We were told, don't cry, don't have feelings, don't be angry. It's not an easy path to navigate healing. Always remember that hurting people hurt people. So if someone is happy and healthy, they're not going around causing emotional damage, right? It's the ones that are in pain and they don't know how to cope and heal with their own pain, and it gets overwhelming for them. So what happens? You're seeing it being projected onto you. It's like a boiling pot of water. It starts boiling to the point where it's going to overflow, and if it's not caught in time, it splashes out. I also like to think of it as baggage, like somebody carrying multiple heavy bags of luggage, and it's overwhelming for them. So they say, here, grab a bag from me. I can't carry it anymore. They're literally giving you their baggage. So they could say something really nasty to you, about you, but realizing they're a human being that's in pain can also help you to be able to let that go. Realizing that their stuff is pouring over because they're unable to contain it. Not that it makes any of it okay to be lashed out at or put down, and please remove yourself from those situations. But for you, it can make it easier for you to release that because it's not yours to carry. That's their trauma that they're struggling with. So yeah, always remember that hurting people hurt people. The third aspect is people have their own story and perspective. If a person believes that their friend doesn't like them as much anymore because they're not hanging out or talking to them as much as they used to, then that person will only see the evidence that supports their belief. So say their friend does 50 really great things, but the one time they do something negative in their eyes, even if they had the best of intentions, they forget about the other 50 great things as though they never happened. And they say, see, they don't like me so much anymore. So it really doesn't even matter. You could do 100 really great things, and there's that one thing that just didn't sit right in their eyes, and that's it. It could be over. A person's story is what they believe, and it's what they'll see. So if it doesn't matter how we are, then why care about what the other person thinks? Just be you, and the right people will be in your life. For me, I've been very attached to caring about what other people think about me. Thinking about these perspectives have really helped me to not be so attached to this anymore. I had lost my voice, something I've come to realize is very valuable and important. Okay, so here are those quotes I promised you. This first one is by Aaron Eckhart. He says, "The day you stop caring about what other people think of you is the day your life begins." By Olin Miller. You probably wouldn't worry about what other people think of you if you could know how seldom they do. This one's by Eleanor Roosevelt. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. And lastly, Joy Bell. The unhappiest people in this world are those who care the most about what other people think. If you like this video and would like to see other topics, here's a couple of my other videos you can check out. Please subscribe, like, and share. I hope this helps. I love you all.